Team Wars. Welcome in, everybody. We got Kai here. We got Rhubarb Toast. And Danky Duck Dan. Welcome in. How your videos going, brother? Shaolin Ewok. So this week, I don't think Maxi was the greatest start. It was pretty. It was too easy to like build the death ball, especially with Friar. Friar basically just never dies from the Maxi. We got the Gizmos back there. It's only level 3. He froze us. We're gonna see if we can bust through. I don't think we need to. Those Gizmos beat up that level 3. Nicely done. Now the Ice Sniper is gonna help beat up. Look what I said. Friar Jimmy took no damage from that Maxi. Did you see that? It's just not good enough. About to have a baby. Oh, you haven't been able to make him. When'd she do? Oh, blast! Good. Friar's still alive. The rats are coming through. We don't have freeze ray. We could wait. I guess we could have hyperdrived or not hyperdrive. We could have used the Ice Sniper, but that was good too. S. Judes. So when I was running these matches, I knew that free-to-play was up by 8 points or 6 points or something like that. So if I lost a match, we lost the bracket. All right. War Hero Ned behind the Murph wouldn't be bad. Medicine Woman wouldn't be bad. We took Medicine Woman and Purify on Dire Tide and Kevin and Freeze on the main. And I think we decided that Kevin and Freeze was probably better just because like the amount of damage that you can get with Kevin and maybe like Ice Sniper Freeze or the free spell, or specifically with I was gonna say Jimbo with Sizzler. I think Sizzler stun is like the easiest to get value from, right? You can just get really good value, especially if you pair that with the Murph. If it's hard to do it, but every once in a while, the timing will work out, and Kevin will get the trigger off of the Murph stun, which is just really impactful. Quite impactful, actually. Because that's all it takes to maybe like kill a Stan fast enough, or not that Stan's gonna get his ability off when Murph's hitting him, but you know what I mean. So the starts this week: Rats midline at the new kid. Probably the best start. This guy's levels are really low, so we can just slow play and win. But Rats early was probably the best start because there wasn't a whole lot of use for them otherwise. Gizmo early was pretty good because then maybe they don't have the stand. If they have the stand, you just deal with the stand when he gets to you. I would typically only play the Gizmo early. Like if it was Rats and Gizmo together, I would play Gizmo if I had the Sizzler, because then like the cycle that would likely happen is you play the Gizmo, he plays the Som kills your Gizmos, and then you have to deal with the stand, right? And the easiest way to deal with stand, unless you have Murph works too, but the easiest way to deal with the stand is to just stun him and kill him with the Sizzle. Otherwise, Murph on Stan is also a really good combo, so if they are a really good counter, because he'll basically prevent him from using the ability. So if they lead with the Stan in the corner or something like that, you match him with the Murph, and that's gonna pretty much always be good. We got Stan to 6, so it was nice that after a stressful couple matches on the account before this, I got a basically free win by this 5600 guy on the main account. So the last few matches for me weren't too bad this week, but we had a couple stressful ones that we thought we were gonna lose it. The Sizzle is good to get out against the Maxi because he can get fully stacked and not take much damage as a result. This is pretty good. Lots of heal from that Friar. When levels are so different like this, the Friar heal is just so brutal. Basically just removes all, no pressure. Yeah, Kai, I'll be honest, usually I go in and intentionally try not to have any idea what the score is so that there is no pressure. And then afterwards I look and it's like, oh, fuck. I cost us the win. Because it's like I'm playing for the win. I'm playing till I'm burger either way. You know what I'm saying? But Matt told me, like Matt pinged me like 9 times. He's like, hey, we're up by 8 points. And I was like, Jesus, never tell me the odds, bro. Now my heart rate was 100 the entire time I was playing. There's nothing I could do. This match is the one I was talking about. Dr. Doom, retired SPPD. Let's see what my heart rate is just hanging out with you guys. But yeah, normally I don't know. Maybe sometimes I'll see the score and then you can kind of extrapolate. Like, you know, if you see 500, you know, 53-13 and I happen to glance and I see 53-13 or whatever, or 15 or whatever, then I know the score. Oh, my RPM is 64 right now. We're pretty good. We're pretty good. All right, see, this is what I was talking about. Sizzle is just a good stop for the stand. You got to be careful, though. Take out his gizmo. Well, actually, I think, hold on, let's go. Was this the one where I tried to... Yeah, see, I try to hold the gizmo here and time it just right to survive the stand. But I didn't, I almost got it, dude. Because I playing both of them, he would have just immediately killed me. And it's like, before I get the next one. So it's like, regardless of what I did there, the gizmos were dead. But this gave me a chance for one gizmo to survive. So I waited. So close. So close. That gizmo almost survived. And I think if he would have used his gizmo, he could have had him survive. I don't know why he didn't even try. Maybe he doesn't know that you can do that. That the gizmo can survive the stand. That would have been nice though. But here, his sizzle can be good here. I think I would have definitely played sizzle there if he had. I mean, maybe he just didn't have him, but playing the Kevin into Maxi made not a whole lot of sense. The heels coming out though, but the Fryer just doing work. That sizzle should take it home. Hold on to the freeze ray for this one. Take him out. Kevin comes out. Solidify the win with that Fryer heal. All right, Dr. Doom. I've played Dr. Doom a few times in Team Wars. We must play at the same time. We must play at similar times. All right, we got Trollbot. That doesn't sound great. Trollbot. All right, Rat Swarm lead here. So the reason that you play the rats is for 2 reasons. One, there's not really another card that they need to be saved for. Like, there's no Inuit or anything like that. I mean, it's a decent counter to Gizmo and you know, maybe some, you know, good damage on tanks and stuff, but you're not going to miss it too much. And you can, you know, if they play wrong, you can take the bar with it. It can also make them play into you. I mean, look at that. I played 3 energy. He played, what, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He played 11 energy to stop my rats, right? So that just, like, there's almost no way he could win after doing that. Like, legitimately. There's pretty much no way he could possibly win after doing something like that. We go for the freeze in case he tries to get us with the sizzle, maybe. But that level 3. This is the adventure lock, so sizzle is only level 3. Fryer 6, though. Gizmo, I just got to level 5. He's not max 5 yet. But Gizmo on the adventure lock, we might have to just add the Gizmo into our adventure lock deck. Might be worth it, or at least a couple of them. All right, we got Falcon JD. This was like my 4th matchup. And I had just matched up Falcon JD in ladder earlier this week. And it was a really silly match. And he was emoting like crazy. And I beat him. And so he's in our Discord server. See, he's emoting. He's in our Discord server, so I tagged him and laughed at him, and then we matched up here, and after this match, I tagged him and laughed at him. See, like I said, I think if he would have just been slamming the Gizmo ability there, I mean, look, he could have pop, 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 pop. He could have been doing it. I don't know if he would have gotten the top one in time, actually. But see that Jimbo? Oh, did the Oh, wait, I was going to say, did the Sam get his ability and then it didn't go off? But no, I just stunned him halfway. This is good. You use the ice sniper on the gizmo because she one-shots them, and it just makes it easier to take them down. We stopped him easy here. He's emoting again. Whoops. Whoops, brother. Good stuns here. And the rats, like I said, those rats do work, son. Gizmo. Gizmo. Nice. The rat's basically getting stunned. And him getting one more shot off. Pretty good. Pretty good. Stan comes through. Now, he could potentially get me with his gizmos now, but I just beat his gizmos not that long ago, so we should be good. Now, if we can get a couple more gizmos before they die. The Sam should kill the Ned. And that gizmo gets one hit on New Kid. Brutal damage. Brutal damage, and we take him out. And he is emoting again. That poor guy. That poor guy. All right, now we got Solaris, 4520. Kevin, definitely a lot of value potential from the Kevin. I think he just pairs pretty well with the Sizzle is the reason you'd play him mostly. And then, you know, potentially huge value from the Freeze Ray. You know, if it's close to the end, you just need the bar for the win. He's attacking New Kid, Freeze Ray, the New Kid. Freeze Ray, everything else, you know, easy win. But see right here, we could Freeze Ray and get tons of damage. We probably don't really need to, because Kevin just does okay damage to begin with too. So that's part of it as well, is that he's just a pretty decent unit. The alternative is Sharon. Now, Sharon's not bad, but I think the 4 cost versus 3 cost, I feel like, I mean, the heal can be brutal. Don't get me wrong. You can get really good heal. Oh, we're going balls deep. Huge damage from the Kevin. Huge damage. Oh, I thought the Sizzle could get him. Oh, see, there it was right there. Murph hit and it stunned him, and he got the trigger. Did you see that? Murph hit just perfectly with, this is what I was saying. This alone can be really impactful because it just deleted him, right? Boom, just deletes him. All right, good stuff, good stuff. Now, he did get hit with Sam, so he does die. Now, if Kevin died to Sam, I would say he wouldn't be good. And you'd probably want to run Sharon. But with Fryer there to heal people, Sharon wasn't super needed. Fryer and Maxi could heal a push just fine. Sharon was just extra weighted energy, I think. Still played well with her, but... So the Rat Storm should get some hits off, but it shouldn't be too big of an impact since he's got the Fryer there. But that's still pretty decent damage. You never know, especially with the Murph chip. That could net you the win. Now we do the Sharon with the... now, will the Ned end up beating us is the question. I don't think so. Ned is really only a worry. See, now the Sizzle takes him down. Easy breezy. Well done. It would have been nice for him to turn around. Would have been nice for him to turn around. What was I gonna say? What was it? Oh yeah, this is the Zero. Cool. He's somebody we should know. What was I just saying before that Sizzle took out the midline like that? That was sick. That was sick. It would have been nice if he turned around to the Maxi. Maybe that's what I was trying to say. The heal out there. I mean, that's not... Like, that's good damage, but the Fryer was going to survive that either way. I don't know. I guess, especially with the Ice Sniper out there. If that was Kevin, boom, Ice Sniper hits, boom. That's 400 damage on the New Kid right there. Maybe even you kill the Sam quick enough. Yeah, I think... And I think Freeze Ray... because, like, what does Purify stop? Purify really only stops the Sizzle Freeze or the Freeze Ray Freeze, which, in my opinion, isn't worth the 2 energy to stop it. Like, it has to be an absolute, like, if I do this, I win. If I don't do this, I lose kind of thing. Because unless you're floating for the Purify ready to stop the Freeze Ray, it's not worth it. In the time that it takes you to recognize the freeze, grab the Purify, put it up there, play it, the freeze has already gone by long enough where that 2 energy just isn't worth it. Same with Sizzle for sure. Same with Ice Sniper. Well, Ice Sniper may be a little bit different because hers is long as hell. Hers is one of the ones. These are surprisingly good levels here from this random account. Level 7 Maxi, level 5 Som. We're in trouble here. Now we play the rats, which is good. Helps kill that Som real quick. Can we keep a bad sizzle if you ask me. Can we keep everybody alive? Probably not. That ice sniper has enough damage to out damage the Friar, but maybe not because that extra heal from the Maxi has kicked in. That extra heal from the Maxi has kicked in, and the Friar got a couple extra ticks of his own heal while the ice sniper. Look at that Friar tanking damage. Let's count how many hits. I think if we go back to this, if he would have just hit me that one last time, it might have killed me. But I don't know. That freeze is cooking, or that heal is cooking. Let's see how many hits. Let's count how many hits this Friar takes off of this ice sniper. And then let's figure out how much damage that is. Because she's like, what, 200 per? All right, 1, 2, and it was 220. 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Friar tanked like 2,000. 11. Friar tanked like over 2,000 damage right there, easily. That's insane, dude. That's a thing of nightmares. And let's go back. How much did that Ned? I mean, that Ned kept my Maxi alive. Look how close the Maxi got to death. Look at that. Did that bruh work? I don't know. I feel like I didn't hear that bruh. Look at that. Maxi still alive. Do they all survive the whole game after that? No way. Look at that. Full health. Oh my lord. That's insane. That's insane. Hold on. Go back. Was that all the cards I played? No. Okay. The Gizmo dies. And then every card I played after that survived. My Gizmos sacrificed themselves, and then every card I played after that survived. Well, I guess Ned probably died eventually. No, Ned didn't die because he didn't get hit by the second. Literally only my Gizmos died. Ned didn't die. Oh, that's so funny. Because Ned didn't get hit by the second new kid. That's so funny. That's insane. All right, Stan as a counter. Don't love it. Don't need it. I like that because it kind of counters it. We could mind control his Som. Wouldn't be the worst thing, but he used it, so now it is. Let's play that. We're trying to get good cycle here. That's to bring her health up. That's going to bring a 2 new kid, which actually isn't super useful. The mind control comes through. Deals with the ice sniper. Pretty good mind control. I'm waiting on the Sharon so that I don't heal his Stan. And we're able to stop it, baby. Let's go. Ice sniper's gonna have to finish this one out for us. Now the Murph, the freeze ray, which was terrible. If he would have freeze rayed the Gizmo, maybe that would have helped, but our Gizmos still get like 4 shots off on him. Good. I could have waited for the Maxi possibly, but I wanted a better play there. Good I mean, that is one benefit of the Purify. If you can get a good Purify counter of the mind control, that is very brutal. So that is probably one of the reasons why Purifies might be better, but I don't know all that many people that would go mind control. Or that would like, not go mind control, but I think everybody has it because that's the only pick, right? But to use the mind control, not many people use the mind control because 1, they could have the Purify, and 2, it's hard to get value from it. It's a hard card to get value from unless you're familiar with it. We got Mighty Mona from Remember When, which is a decent team. Always got to be on your toes. with the Remember When folks. Remember when the game wasn't so gay, towers were gone. Praise the Lord. And remember Barry stayed away. All right, not a great start, but we put the net out to help us stay alive. We want to try to see if we can get the backline killed. There's a good mind control, but we're gonna go, now that the mind control threat isn't there for the Stan, we go with this. We get the stun out on the perfect timing to not stun the Murph. He does take the net out, but the Stan comes at a perfect time after getting stunned by the Ice Sniper, which is fine. Then the Murph is probably just gonna stay and take the hits from the Sizzle. No reason to use the ability. We just want the extra damage on the Sizzle. Now we have Murph coming through. Now it's a good time to use it. We want him taking the hits, not the Sizzle. Sizzle's gonna light up the Murph. We're waiting on that to maybe use something else. He played the Sally in a good spot though. It did take down that tank, but Sizzle, absolutely ton of damage there. Not much they're gonna be able to do. Probably some of the most DPS in the game is Sizzle Stewart, supported by the Ice Sniper Wendy, honestly. She hits like a truck. Nicely done there. Stun, probably didn't need to stun there. Probably could have waited on the stun, but that's all right. We would get the freeze with the Ice Sniper if he had more health. Or if he decided to play something in response to us. If he decided to defend, which he didn't, but that's all right. We get it. We get it. This is one of those weeks where once you're done, because pretty much every card survives New Kid. You'll have Fryer healing stuff up, Maxi healing stuff up. It's hard to come back from this one. And on top of that, you defend, and then I freeze ray, and then you die. So yeah, tough. Tough week. He looks just like Program Stan, though. Program Stanis, not happy with getting us 74 hundo. He should easily dispatch a 69.55, right? All right, we got Stan the Great. No, we want to match the Maxi with the Maxi. I like it. Heal versus heal. We got more heal than him because the Ned is going to beat him. But now we're even here. We might have to play the Stan. No, I like this too. We can take out the Fryer. Then the Maxi will die real quick. But I think the New Kid was helping us. No, New Kid wasn't helping us, but New Kid was getting healed. Good freeze. Incredible freeze. He counters freeze with his freeze, but I don't think he's got the HP to survive. Luckily, it's a level 3 Sizzle as well. If it was a level 5 Sizzle, maybe at least my Sizzle would have gone down in it there. Then if he could have froze it or mind controlled the Maxi, then maybe something good would have happened for him. But instead, we absolutely pushed through with a better built push. A better push. Ned not getting hit by the New Kid there. Very nice. Getting pushed back. Staying in the fight. Can we take it out before Sam kills the Sizzle? Yes, we can. Sizzle, level 3. Surviving with no health at the end. Very cool to see that. All right, now we got Bruce Willis, OG. No idea what Mercenaries team this is. I never figured out how to tell if this is their original top team. That's pretty sick. Shout out to Mercs. I think they finally took the bracket for Diretide, or not the bracket, but the third place spot on the ladder. Now, mind you, we have in Diretide we did not dodge the 50 bracket, and Diretide has been getting 3rd, 4th, 5th place every week because Chefs is gonna get 1st, 2nd, and Free to Play is gonna get 1st, 2nd most weeks. And Mercenaries have not been going 50. They have instead been hiding in like the 40 whatever bracket to get easy 1st places to eventually take over, because, you know, if they get 1st place every week and Diretide gets 3rd, 4th, 5th every week, they're going to slowly pass them. And they finally did pass them. So hopefully what Mercs does is, now that they've passed us, now they play 50 and try to, like, maybe that spot can go back and forth, and it'll be fun to see them compete with Diretide for 3rd or 4th place in the main bracket, and then that will impact their setup a little bit. Like this though, Murph is getting some last hits on New Kid. It's a pretty tough match, so I felt like if we can just get the damage on the New Kid, if we can kill New Kid, that's going to be more impactful. Our gizmos ended up killing his gizmos. Let's turn this around and take a look at this. We knew his Psalm was out. We get our gizmos going. Our Sizzle comes out, stuns his Sizzle, which does a good job to limit his damage. Now, if my Murph was attacking his Sizzle, I would have left him there, but it was attacking Murph. Realistically, he probably should have used Murph and tried to stop my gizmos, but let's look here. He plays his gizmos behind his New Kid. Man, if I would have stunned the gizmo there, that would have been sick. But I've got 2 gizmos coming at him now. He got 1 gizmo spawned, but we killed that one. We took that one out. The other gizmo took out the Ned, which is huge. Then his gizmo was attacking my Ned instead of the other gizmo. So eventually, my plan works, and Ned takes the hit onto New Kid. But on top of that, the gizmo survives, gets another brutal hit, and the gizmo on the top survives. So we take him out. Drew, what's up? Just got back from Offspring. Oh, the band? Like a concert? That's sick. All right, we got Red Lynx was offended. Oh, Red Lynx was offended. That means his name, he must have gotten told to change his name because it was something offensive. I wonder what it was. Does anybody know? I'm sure that lore exists somewhere. Who this guy used to be before his name got changed. Nobody cared who I was until I put on the name. All right, Murph onto my New Kid wouldn't be the right play. So when he doesn't do that, you know right away, okay, he's a decent player. He didn't make that mistake. You want to tank the tank with him. You don't want to hit New Kid. This works out for him. I'm not hitting him with the New Kid, so it's good. Now, if he wanted to, I think using it onto the Ice Sniper wouldn't be terrible, but it would put him into New Kid range. But I feel pretty okay about this. Yeah, I decided, like, all right, I got to use the Psalm because that backline's going to bother me. And even if I mess up the gizmos, I think I can deal with the gizmos because they're likely going to be under-leveled. Freeze ray on the mind control on the Sizzle. I probably could have mind controlled that earlier, but the huge freeze getting extra value on that. This was good. Good matchup so far. But that Psalm, that level 6 Psalm surviving just a little bit longer than other people would. We take Ned out before he could separate him with that. This is good. I played the Ned because I just felt like I needed to push the damage on this push. I felt like he was a little low, and if he got something out, I needed to be able to push through it. And he survives New Kid, so it's not too big of a deal. This is a good setup, though. Psalm, can we push through the Psalm damage? Wait for one more card. He didn't play another card, but it was close enough where I did that so that I could keep the Friar alive. That ended up working out great because keeping that Friar alive allowed him to tank the rest of the damage. Look at this, look at this. Freeze ray to keep the Friar alive. I was waiting on the next spawn, but I was like, you know what, let's keep him alive. And then, not only that, the gizmo didn't hit him either. And then he survives New Kid with this much health. That's crazy. Don't forget, level 7's got like 1100 HP. So that bar is deceptively tanky, especially with that heal. And if he gets knocked back at all, that heal like applies midway through the hit. You know what I mean? But anyway, I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for stopping by. It's late, but we got quick packs coming up. And this is Team Wars Week 3. A very fun one with some interesting... You guys know I love it when there's a gizmo. It sucks that there's a Psalm there, so you basically just like, you never play your Psalm, they never play their gizmo. Like, if it's a good matchup, that's probably what it comes down to, is nobody plays Psalm, nobody plays gizmo, because if you play one or the other, you might lose. But very fun, though. Crazy Friar can gain health while New Kid is zapping. Yeah, I mean, even on ladder play, when New Kid is 25, Friar almost out-heals the damage. Almost. Not quite. It's about like Friar will lose like 5 or 6 HP a hit, like, because like Friar will heal pretty much like twice every 3 New Kid hits or something like that, or maybe it's more like 4 times to every 5 or something like that. So eventually New Kid will overpower it, but it just takes forever. In this case, New Kid will never overpower Friar, and Friar will just slowly build up more and more health. Storyteller is similar, except Storyteller does remove all of New Kid's damage completely, even at level 25. Anyway, I appreciate you guys stopping by. We got quick packs coming up. See ya!